Hi guys, Amber Knafel here, and I'm going to do a little tutorial on a new program that we came across. It's actually called a CRM, which stands for Customer Relationship Management program. I have worked with a couple different bigger programs at the last corporate job that I was with, and this is huge for not just customers, but even team members and even potentials. So when you have a ton of customers, and let's say you've been doing this for years, spreadsheets are fine, planners, but those are not 100% effective ways to follow up with your customers. It is almost impossible, nothing is impossible, but it is almost impossible to not be completely effective in your follow-up when it comes to knowing what your customers have ordered and when you need to follow up with them, and et cetera, that kind of stuff. So I want to do a little tutorial on this for you guys because I would love to see every single person take a look at this. And I think right now there is a link for $40 a year, but I'm going to show you why this is so awesome. So I'm already logged in. And the website again is simplyrm.com. And so right now I'm at my dashboard and I have goals. I just plugged in a couple of goals just to see what it would look like. And then to the right you'll see tasks, which this is so cool. So 6 o'clock in the morning, you have your coffee or whenever it is that you start to work on your business. And this is showing me that I need to send a 3-month email to Sally Jones. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to go ahead and act like I did that, and I'm going to click complete. Good job. And that's it. So let me show you how to do that. I first want to show you, if you look to the left here, these 3 tabs are not working. If you click on tasks, it looks like it is, but you click on add task and it's just not working right now. This is a very new site, and they have a lot of work to do, it looks like. Same with workflows. If you click on workflow, it doesn't work, and then it says events coming soon. So the main 3 are the top: dashboard, contacts, and goals. If you click on goals, this is where you can edit, you can even share, which is great. And then accountability partners. This is awesome if you have a pacing partner, or even if you're upline and you are working together to accomplish a goal. You can click edit and you can input their email address, and it will actually send them an update on your progress every week. So I thought that was neat. So we're going to go to contacts. Okay, right now I put in 3 just miscellaneous contacts. And we got good old Sally Jones here, and when I click on it, it shows the last activity and the last task. So let's talk about those real quick. Over here in the actions, click on that. This is where when you click edit, you can edit her profile, and then log activity is going to show you the activity that was performed, which would be this right here, the date and the time. And then if you click on task, you can also reach it up here as well. Task, this is where you would schedule your task. So going back to when I was looking over this, it was confusing a little bit at first. Your activities are what you input, your activities that you did, and then tasks are what you schedule out. And then it shows you what has been completed. So this one right here, I have a 1-year anniversary task scheduled for her. I do that with my customers, and but this was just playing around, of course. But this one is showing that a year from now, I need to send a 1-year anniversary. Okay, so let's go back to contacts. And we're going to, let's talk about how you input contacts. Okay, so you can import them, and you can also input them manually. And I know if you have a ton of customers, which is why this program is so great for you, you really aren't going to want to enter them all manually unless you want to hire somebody to do it, of course. So you can actually import your contacts. What I have found is that it is not working right now. So you do need to convert it to a CSV file. That is really easy. I can show you really quick how you can do that. Quickly, you just need, usually I didn't want to pull up my customer spreadsheet and have everybody's information showing, but first, last name, phone number, and email typically, and then you just go to File, Save As, and normally it would not say CSV, it would say Excel worksheet or like Excel SX or something. You just go to Format, and right here where it says the comma separated values right there, click on CSV and then click Save. And I'm going to replace it. Okay. So going back, so that's how you get a CSV file, and normally you would click choose file and you would upload it, but I've tried it several different ways and for whatever reason it is just not working tonight. So that is something that they are going to have to work on. So you can enter them in manually by clicking the top right, add contact. And we are going to, I'm going to put my husband's name in. It's really late and I can't think of any imaginary names right now. And I'm just going to go to Save and Close. Okay, so let's go back to contacts. There we go. Okay, so now you have a customer. You click on them and it's going to show that no activities were logged. You haven't done anything. You can click on Actions. And we're going to log activity because this is a customer, and let's say this person ordered from you, okay, because they're your customer, and they ordered the 3D mascara and let's say chiffon liquid. Okay. All right, so by clicking the little plus sign, you've added it and it's already saved. It shows the date, it shows the time, and whatever you inputted, which is so awesome because this is attached to the profile, so anytime you pull it up, it's just right there. Okay, and then even in notes, this is great for potentials because let's say he said he's interested in the biz opportunity after the holidays. Okay, and then click Save, and that way your note is in there. All right, so you've got your note, you've got your activities. This is something that's already been done, and let's say you want to schedule a task. Well, first of all, you want to schedule a follow-up, right? Because you just ordered some mascara and some foundation. I usually give them 2 days, depending if it's local. If it's, of course, if they ordered it online, then I give them a little bit longer than that. And then I'm not going to put a time, but you can select a time if you want. And then we're going to do a call. And I'm just going to put follow up. That means follow up, you guys. Okay, so yeah. So look, you have it scheduled. A call follow-up December 31st, which is 2 days out, anytime. Let's also, I want to, after the holidays, right? This person was interested in the business. Let's do, I'm going to do about a week and a half out. And then I'm going to do, let's see, Facebook. We're going to do follow-up on biz. Okay. So since this person said that they were possibly interested in the business after the holidays, I'm going to schedule a follow-up with them after the holidays. See how great this is? Of course I could write it down, but if you are dealing with hundreds of people, which a lot of us are, or even if you're dealing with 20 to 50 to 100, I mean, that's still a lot. You can still write it down, and there's still a lot of room for human error right there. So All right, so you've got the order in and you've got your scheduled task. This right here is documents. I haven't really, I don't see a need for it unless I do a lot of events. So when people order on order forms, you could possibly scan your order form, upload the file, and attach it to the profile if you want to. I don't know if that is compliance approved yet, but I'm going to find out. So, okay. All right, so let's go back to contacts. All right, so we've scheduled activities for Mr. Knaple, and let's say you have a team member. Your team member, and all right, we've got Jenny Smith. Okay, we don't have any activities for her. So let's say she's brand new. So I'm going to schedule a task, okay, and we want it to be 90 days out. So I would have to Google 90 days out, but let's see. I'm really going to want to remind her sometime around this time about her fast start reminder. Okay, guys, we have team talk. Yes, we do. But this is like a planner. This is like a to-do list. This is kind of like a personal assistant that's going to say, hey, you have all of these things you need to do today. Okay, especially when you're pushing things out months and even years in advance. All right, so I'm going to go to the dashboard. And when you're on the dashboard, you can see exactly what you need to do. So this says soon, anytime on Thursday, I need to do a follow-up call. Isn't that awesome? That is awesome. And then let's say I called, didn't answer, so I completed it, but I'm going to click follow-up, and I'm going to push it out for another day. Oh, I forget what day that was. Okay, doesn't matter. And I'm just going to put in the notes. I'm just going to left a message. Let's say I left a message. If he didn't answer, I'm going to leave a message. Okay, so I know that I called and I left a message. So that other one disappears and it rescheduled it for the 30th. Okay. All right, so let's see if there is anything else. Going back to contacts on here, again, clicking on there, you can see their information. You do not have to put in their phone number, although, I mean, I would, and the same with their email. You do want to put their email in because then you can click this little email envelope right here and then your email will just pop open. If you use something like Constant Contact or MailChimp like I do, this is probably not something you want to do unless it's just a quick personal email, and then this is actually gonna be a lot quicker. This is not to replace your monthly emails that you would normally typically send out in a template to everybody. But this is definitely something that is going to increase your follow-up and your relationships with your customers, as well as your potentials or your prospects who say, hey, maybe 5-6 months down the road, because you can schedule those. I just think this is so awesome. So that's it, guys. We're still learning. Again, this is a third-party site. This is not with Unique. Hopefully one of these days real soon we are going to have something like that through Unique. This is the cheapest that I've ever seen a CRM program on it, and it's designed at a much smaller scale for network marketers. So if I find something better, I've been looking, but I will definitely pass it along to you. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and if I learn anything new, I will definitely post another video. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night.